guys, it's Sierra again, and I'm excited to be making another craft with you guys this Friday. So as most of you hopefully know, it's Mother's Day coming up on Sunday, and because it's so important to show our appreciation for our moms and our grandmas and aunts, I'm going to be showing you how to make a pop-up tulip card for them. You know, if you've already made a card for your mom, you can make them another one because you can never make too many cards for your mom, or you can make one for a grandma or an aunt or just any other mother figure in your life that you want to. Here's what the crafts look like when we're done. It's going to be a really cool pop-up fun tulip card. So all you're going to need for this craft is some colored paper. You're going to want probably about 4 different colors, one for the back of your card, probably a green for your stem, and then 2 different colors for the inside of your tulip. Next thing you're going to need is some sort of scissors, something to write with, and a glue stick. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is draw a big heart in the center of whatever color paper that you're using for the background of your card. And make sure that it's big enough because this is going to be the background. So we're going to put everything on this. So it needs to be big enough so we have enough space to do that. So then once you draw your heart, you're just going to go ahead and cut it out. So now that you have your heart cut out, just set it aside, and we're gonna make the stem and the leaves of the tulip out of our green sheet of paper now. So for the leaves, you're gonna go ahead and just draw 2 relatively small leaf shapes, but enough, judge the size based on how big you cut your heart. So I'm gonna draw mine like this. So this is what mine look like, and then you're just gonna go ahead and cut them out. So now go ahead and set your 2 leaves aside, and now we're gonna make the stem of the flower, and you're just gonna make that by taking the edge of the paper and then cutting about this thick all the way up. So you get something that looks like this, and then you're gonna take your card to see how long you want it, and make it about, I would say come up to about here on your heart. So you want it about this long, and then you're gonna go ahead and cut it right down here. So set it all aside, and then grab one color for your tulips that you want it to use. So to draw your tulip, you're gonna wanna make a big half oval like this, and then do 3 zigzags. So 1, 2, 3. And then you're just gonna wanna make sure that you make the size relative to how big you made your card. So make sure it's not too big or too small. Once you're done drawing your tulip, you're gonna wanna cut it out like this. And then once you have your 1 tulip cut out, you're gonna trace this tulip on your paper again. So you wanna make 6 more tulips total. So you're gonna wanna make 2 more on the first color that you used, and then 3 more on the second color. So here you can see I'm just gonna trace my tulip so that it's about the same size. So now I have 3 cut out of this color, so I'm just gonna cut 3 more out of this color. So now at this point you should have your 6 different tulips, 3 of each color, your stem, your leaves, and your background card. The next thing that you're gonna do now is take all of your tulips and fold them in half like this. So line up the 2 edges, and then make a crease down the middle so they're pretty much lined up like this. And you're gonna wanna do that for all of them. So now take a half a tulip and press it down, just take whatever color you want. And then you're just gonna take your glue stick and you're gonna apply glue all over the top of it like this. And then you're gonna take another tulip of a different color and you're gonna place it up so it matches up with your other tulip like this. And you're gonna hold them together so that they stick. So you want it to look something like this. And then what you're gonna do is then press down all of these and apply glue to the top of this one again. So don't apply it to this part, apply it to the top part again. And then you're gonna take the opposite color, so in this case dark red for me, and then place it on there again. And you're just gonna repeat this until all 6 of them are glued together like this. So when you're done, you should have something that can fold up like this and then extend out like this and look like a tulip. So the next thing that we're gonna wanna do is go back to your heart card and place that in front of you. Now take your stem that we made and turn it over on one side and put glue all the way on it, like so. And then you're gonna take it and you're gonna wanna put it right in the center of your card. So it's right in the center of the heart. And line the stem up with the bottom of the heart and then go up. So it should look something like this when you're done. Now take your leaves and you can glue them pretty much anywhere you want on the lower part of your stem. So mine look like this. So now we want our flower to go on top of our stem and line up right in the middle of our card. So we want it to line up like this when we glue it on. So what we're first gonna wanna do is just fold it all together and then put glue on one side. That's gonna be the side that you stick down first, and make sure that you stick it down so the rest can all open up. So stick it right in the middle of the stem. Press down, and then while that's sticking down, now apply glue to the top part of the flower. And then fold it over like this so that everything unfolds and you can press that bottom part down onto the card. And now when you're done, it should be all glued down like this and fold and have all of your tulip petals in there. So now we're at this step, but it is a card, so we have one more. So just lay your heart flat down on a surface and bend it over and try to match up the sides as even as possible. So your tulips will bend with the card. So folding it can be a bit tricky with this stem in the middle. So my advice would be just to, if you put your stem in the middle, which you should have, just to try to line it up by folding the stem in half in the middle like this, so making sure your stem is folded in half. And then if the sides of your card, so that way that your tulip will be exactly in the center of the card. And then from there, if your sides of your card aren't even, you can just trim them if you would like with your scissors to match. So now this is what your card should look like. You should have a front part and then it should open up to a really pretty tulip. And now this is where it's up to you. You can write whatever you want and make a card for Mother's Day. Thank you guys so much for watching and following along, and I hope you all have a great Friday.
Thanks for watching. Stay crafty.